If we think that Israel and America are conducting this war in order to bring about the return of Jesus, which is what many American soldiers believe, then the eschatology requires America to lose this war.
Some U.S. military commanders are saying that this emerging war with Iran is part of a biblical plan to bring about the end of the world, and this war needs to be bloody.
We assume that the Israelis and Americans are going to go into Iran and they want to win this war, whatever winning means for them. They have not actually defined what meaning means.
You know, I don't like to say this. This war has been won.
What I expect to happen is that the United States will launch a ground invasion at some point. I predict that this ground invasion will fail, which will lead to the collapse of the American empire. Basically, the United States will retreat from the Middle East, and CENTCOM, Central Command, will be absorbed into Israel. And so Israel will achieve the Greater Israel Project.
A long-standing Zionist vision of an Israeli state that stretches far beyond the territory it currently holds.
But where did the idea come from? It traces back to Genesis 15:18, where God makes a covenant with Abraham, promising his descendants that land. It is quoted by the founder of modern Zionism, Theodor Herzl, in 1898 as the borders of a future Jewish state. Decades later, the idea became a strategy. In 1982, Oded Yinon, a former Israeli foreign ministry official, published a strategy for Israel in the 1980s. The article argued that Israel's security required the fragmentation of surrounding Arab states. In 1996, a policy paper for Netanyahu called A Clean Break recommended abandoning the Oslo peace process and weakening Iraq, Syria, and Lebanon. From Herzl to Netanyahu, more than a century apart, there's one trajectory. You don't take the land. You break the states around you until no one can stop you from taking what you want. That pattern is playing out right now.
If America were to lose this war, then Israel would emerge as a dominant nation in the Middle East. So Israel doesn't need to beat Iran. Israel just needs America and Iran to destroy each other.
Israel has never officially defined its borders. Every border Israel has ever drawn has been temporary. Every expansion has been permanent.